kudos to you. You're out here raw dogging life, and I can appreciate that.
Men are peculiar creatures. Their stoic gaze unmatched 30,000 feet into the air. There's a new term floating around from discourse that started in 2022 as far as we can track it. It's the phenomenon of men raw dogging flights. By raw dogging, which by the way I'm going to brag, I've been using this term generally forever, we mean men who just sit there on a commercial flight. No phone, no movies. Head completely still, his eyes locked only on the map on the TV screen in front of him, a complete stoic beast, like a Greek bust. Obviously, raw dogging has a different meaning sometimes, a lewd one, intercourse without protection, but now we've completely appropriated the term. We can raw dog a breakfast if we want to. I just raw dogged some Captain Crunch berries this morning. I'm raw dogging your mother. As this Twitter user put it, the way raw dogging has entered common parlance for anything done unassisted is vile to me, personally. I personally don't see what's wrong with it. Probably raw dogged this tweet. I also just read a reply that said I've raw dogged my entire existence. I think all of our brains are cooked at this point, smooth little rocks, as we're basically raw dogging life, if you think about it. Back to the airplanes. In 2022, some tweets got some attention. The dude next to me on the plane just absolutely raw dogged this entire flight. He got on a 10-hour flight to Europe in jeans, no headphones, no book, no neck pillow, literally just a paper cup of coffee without a lid. Insanity, yeah, men can't be stopped. In June of 2024, people started adding other vocabulary to raw dogged flights. At West was here posted, anyone else bareback flights? What are we gonna start saying next? Anybody doggy style their flights? Anyone else hit the plane from the back? This TikTok got millions of views though, showing a stoic man on a flight raw dogging his entire world. And before long, GQ magazine posted an article about flying raw, which is a very weird way of putting it. Honestly, I'm jealous. Whenever I try to raw dog a flight, I start fidgeting. I need something to do. I need to like knit or do jumping jacks. I'd be watching Curb Your Enthusiasm within 5 minutes of trying to raw dog. It's just hard. I don't know how the men do it. But like I said, these shifts in language snowball fast. First, we're raw dogging flights, but very quickly we're raw dogging every fiber of our beings. Here's Ben Affleck wearing a sweater that says raw dogging life. I don't know if that's real, but what a mood. With the iced coffee in hand too, what a king. American runs on two things, Dunkin' and men who stare at walls for hours in an empty room. I'm sure if you go to Redbubble right now, there's probably like 19 million raw dogging shirts made by a bunch of different AI that are already up. That's how quick this verbiage spreads. It's like cockroaches. Hell, by the time I look outside, everyone's probably going to be wearing this sweater already. Amazon probably already automatically ordered one for me. Here's some examples of some raw dogging from Twitter. Raw dogged the entire morning and early afternoon with Adderall. Honestly valid. I think that's a perfect usage of the word. Just raw dogged the gym. That's rough. Honestly, no, I get it. Stretching the term raw dog a little bit at this point, but no Britney Spears in the ears on the treadmill would be rough. Raw dogging French theory by ignoring the German philosophy it responds to, or raw dogging life without a crush or any love interest. That's just sad. Picture of Sisyphus. Or awesome, maybe. The point is that everyone and your mother is raw dogging life right now, just like I did to her. No, but genuinely, I've heard this term for a pretty long time. Pretty sure I was saying raw dogging like every other night on MW2 in 2009 on the PS3. And imagine if I played without my Turtle Beach headset on. I'd be raw dogging this entire recording. I'd be raw dogging life at that point. I've actually been raw dogging this recording. I have had my headphones off, so I haven't been able to hear myself. So in a way, you just got raw dogged too.